Hey, how are you? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, give me a. I'm not for sure how well this is going to work today with the hurricane or the typhoon, sorry. Getting ready to make a landfall in the next couple of hours or less, is what they're telling us. So, but if you can hear me, be a one. Okay, good. A little worried because of the hurricane. We don't, or typhoon. We don't really know how this is going to work. What? Yank in the Philippines. What are you doing, man? I dropped the link if anybody wants to pop up and visit. We're just sitting here waiting for the typhoon. What do they call it? Ria? Typhoon Ria, to see what that's going to be like. Wall to wall, treetop tall brother. That reminds me of the that song. What is that song? Bulletproof, 10 foot tall and bulletproof or something? That reminds me of the
Got to shut myself.
that song. What is that song? Bulletproof.
There we go. I got you on my 55-inch TV.
Wow. I
Yeah,
must
it's a
look
little
really
bit-
good.
It's a little bit delayed there.
I'm drinking. Let's say hi to everybody. Everybody say hi to everybody. So I'm not a bad host
Hey,
here.
I'm
Joe
sitting
says
back from my
hi,
computer,
Marie.
so I don't.
And,
I won't see the
It's all
comments.
right.
'Cause
Judy's
too far.
World. Hello to you. Say hi to everybody. If you're not already friends with everybody here, please do that, and they will return the favor. So yeah, we're currently on Mactan Island, which is supposed to be the epicenter for the landing of the typhoon.
Well, you're in the middle. That's better than being on the outside.
Well,
Dirty
you never know
crap.
which way it's going to go, whether it's going to go,
Well, if the ice stays over you, you're
But
better off.
so far,
You get that wind coming around the dirty side, they call it. And you're going to get more wind in the center. Well, you know that down there in Arkansas. You
don't want that. Oh yeah.
What's up, David? Hey, what's up, Tony?
Hey, David's waiting on impending doom.
Yeah, it's a big one.
That's right.
It's a big
That's a good way to put it.
You don't got to brag, huh?
We let me see here. So I figure I would show my face one last time before the typhoon hits, in case.
I don't say that.
You'd be all right.
You might have to do a little swimming. So
The good news is I'm good at swimming. I'm a very good swimmer.
You can float like a buoy.
I do. I float like a big old fat buoy. So
There's a lot of lag here, boy.
Lexi, let's see here.
Suppose we can't complain for
Juby's World says,
Hey, J3,
no.
Maureen.
Yep, J3's in the house.
Yeah. Joe.
Look, I found this at the store the other day.
pair of edible underwear.
No, it's supposed to be vitamin D, zinc, and vitamin C.
Cobra.
Keep me alive.
How much sugar's in there?
Yeah,
500 mil.
probably 500,000 grams.
Yeah. Be bouncing off the walls.
I think I need better reading ones.
Right?
Yeah, you better do that. You better get them free start driving there.
21 grams.
When they projecting landfall?
Okay.
The next couple of hours.
Ugh.
Yeah, the last I saw that he was picking up speed and intensity.
That's what I hear. Yeah, they say.
Go get the hoot over to Ho Chi Minh City then.
It looks like it's going to blow straight through the Philippines and just onward. And then
You want to be straight.
looks like it's going to get kind of bad and ugly.
Oh, man.
There's a big red dot coming.
There you go. I could hear you better.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you, Juvy's World. You just
I had
somebody actually watched.
I got the video on the TV, but the speaker's coming up the piece or laptop here, so I put my headset on.
Right? That's what I just did.
Mm-hmm.
You're on 55-incher tonight, David.
Well, you're a rich man. That's the thing. You're rich.
What? Well, yeah, right. You got more stash than I do.
We wish.
Well, that's
You
my
got
own fault.
two beautiful cars, a home.
It needs a lot of
living up
fixing.
there in Wisconsin, where all the trees are.
Yeah, so there's a wind advisory warning out tonight. I just hope these winds don't break those nearly dead trees in my backyard and hit my roof.
Hey, that's what I said, Tony. No trees around my house.
Hey,
Yeah, well, no, with leaves on it. Palm trees.
but think about it a different way. If they hit the house, you can get an insurance claim.
Yeah.
And maybe put some money in your pocket.
It's like Dave Chappelle. Come on,
I mean,
tree.
hey, if you can't make
Come
it
on, tree.
Not if there's a hole inside the roof.
That's why they
Well,
got tarp and
down in Arkansas, we always love it when the hailstorms are coming through because we know we get a new roof. And if we do it right, we can make $500 or $1,000 back.
You got wicked storms down there, man. Those tornadoes are violent in the south.
Yeah, they are. They're fun though.
I'm talking to Jonah as we speak.
Yeah, if Ronald ever has a channel, that's all you'll
How's
see
he
is
doing?
like Jabba the Hutt. He'd be laying there in bed.
I'm going to call it the bed channel.
The bed channel, yeah.
Oh, that's a good thought. Yeah.
I ain't trying
Will
to do
So how's your
nothing.
young lady doing, Ronald?
Same old. She's still crazy.
Will Chamberlain ain't got nothing on you there, huh?
Yeah. Will Chamberlain. He never slept in it.
Well, he slept with
Aren't they
20,000 women. That meant like a couple hundred a week or day or something.
No, if he got that many under his belt, they weren't sleeping.
That's what he said, man.
Well, you know the
Unfortunately,
terminology.
yeah, no, man. Yeah, he probably wasn't counting to,
Well, I wonder
if you had to count over.
how many kids he has running around in the world.
I don't know if he does. I don't even know that much. Never heard of that.
Right?
You know,
Shaquille's pretty fertile. Everywhere he goes, he keeps having kids.
Well, he ain't having the kids. That he don't make him fertile.
Well, he's fertile in the eggs.
He just fertilizer.
Yeah, he's a fertilizer.
yeah, but
Mr. Cream Cheese.
he is smart. That boy has made so much money after basketball.
Yeah.
It is
Well,
unbelievable.
he knows what it's like as a child to be
guy.
abandoned by his father. So, you know how that is.
Shaquille O'Neal, I thought his father was in his life because his father was.
Nah, well, no, I don't.
Right.
Nah, his dad booked on him when he was a little guy. But he wanted to come back once he made all that money.
But man,
So
well, that's all. That's the way it always is.
I had to call my daughter up today and give her a.
I looks like Joe's going to have thunderstorms down in Missouri.
Yeah.
But Shaquille O'Neal, man, when he does endorsements, he gets royalties and a part of the pie. He gets to own part of the company. They pay him, and he gets royalties, and he gets ownership. He's one smart guy.
Every
Man,
time
he's smart.
the commercial airs, he gets a cut. He gets a cut every time. Forever, however many years they run.
Well, and because and the key is when he was doing endorsements for the Ring doorbell, he actually got them to give him part ownership of the business for his endorsement.
Oh,
And then the business went public. And he made millions and
he's
millions
got
of dollars
5%.
off of that simple thing.
I was watching something yesterday.
Man,
He
he's a
had
smart
5% stake in something. If it was a football team. So what's going on there, David? You got rain there? You got any noise outside? Any wind?
Well, so far we just got a little bit of rain, light rain. I'm looking out the window. If it gets to be good, I'll show you. But right now, here, let me show you guys.
How close is the impending doom to you?
Literally, it's supposed to be in the next couple of hours.
Okay, so it's not still out in the water.
It's
still out in the water.
We're about noon.
I asked Michael. Michael lives there in Leyte. I said, Mike, I was talking. I was sending him messages earlier, and I said, hang on there, man. You got a big storm coming. He says, well, I got my beer and whatever. I'm good. I don't think he's ever had to live it though. But I said, so do I. I went to the store today to get mine and some of that new Coke, no caffeine. I like the taste. And this lady there, I always try to use a little humor with her. I try to do a little humor, This lady been watching me ever since I come in there. Always talking shit, but I don't know. They always look at me like I'm stealing something. So today I go in there, and of course I had the beer. Well, you got to take it out of your wallet. I got to see your ID, And I was like, well, yeah, be no big deal. Well, the camera's right above us, and they'll see us. And she got real shitty like, and I said, I said, here, let me pull it out for you. I said, I was going to say, you need to acquire a little humor there. Your job ain't that serious. But I didn't, and I walked away. She waited till I walked away before she'd turn around and talk some shit, but she's done that before. But I'm getting kind of fed up with that place, so I might order my shit online,
Hey, Tony.
They got the same prices.
Did you hear that gaffe that Snoop Dogg did the other night?
Did what?
He made a big gaffe. Well, he misread a word. It was terrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they called him up to the Golden Globes Awards to read a nomination and something, right?
Oh, okay.
So Snoop gets up there and says, and the nomination goes to Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
The fucking name is Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. Yeah. Huh.
And he said Ben Affleck like it wasn't nothing.
Yeah, but he don't, man. Who's gonna be sore at him? Nobody. It's funny. It's funny to hear, but there's nobody's ever mad at him.
Yeah, but you can't come out there trying to be Snoop Doggy Dog, smooth, suave, sophisticated, can't read.
Yeah. Well, you've never seen the name. David back now?
Yeah, welcome back.
I'm back. Just be aware
Hello,
we're going to have
David.
weather issues.
Mm-hmm. And you can tell.
Hey, David's Island.
Yeah, I can hear.
Hey, David.
So, yeah, the latest
Hello.
the latest I just read is they're encouraging everybody to go further inland, but when you're on a bunch of little islands, where you going to go?
Yeah, well, they got some high ground there where you can get behind some mountains, but you might get hurt going there. It isn't traffic. It isn't exactly light over there. That's one other thing I forgot to mention to you when you start driving over. Except for a main road, they got this thing where they can make turns without hitting each other. But if you're not used to that,
Well, they do that on the main road.
Well,
they do it on the main road here. There is no structure.
I just, yeah. I don't need the aggravation. I mean, I'm retired, man. I mean,
the way
as simple as it
looks, that if we went onto Cebu and we went up in the mountains, the storm literally is just going to blow right across the mountains. And if you guys know from the weather patterns in the United States, when those big storms off the coast hit those Rocky Mountains and it bullies up and piles up and just makes a hell of a mess. So I don't know why anybody, you just kind of got to suffer through it, I guess.
Not unless you can go in the mountain.
Yeah, it would take you hours to get there anyway.
Get one of those hour or two, because they're recommending everybody go inland.
You just go, inland to where?
So I expect to
inland to where? I mean, you and a million other people.
Well, let's come to show. My prayers is with all of y'all there because I got a girlfriend there too. So Tony got a wife and kid there. So
yep.
Yeah.
And they right there coming smack right across the Surigao, Butuan, Cebu, Leyte, Lapu-Lapu, the whole smash.
Yep. It's going to be a big one, I say.
Let's test that house, that one room house I got. That'll test the stability of that place, then I guess.
Well, they'll test the roof more than anything.
I told my wife, I said, why don't you do like your mother's got? Her mother's got one out in Hobonga by this lake, Manatee or something like that. I forget how to call it, what the pronunciation is, but this place is up. It doesn't flood anymore, but it used to all the time, every year, But their house sat on these pilings, so even that, it was up high, but the water would get near. And I mean, it was up by about 7 to 8 feet tall. And the weight of that water, you could still feel the house move a little bit. But they have since the current president's in there, they started getting some funding. They put in they made like a wall there to keep high enough to keep the only thing it did was it it wiped out the squatters along the lake, and it made getting into the house now. You got to take a big step down, or
Right.
before you were, right level with the road.
Yeah,
But
you
it
know, with
doesn't.
all the crime and everything, people make panic rooms. How come in the house they don't build a tornado room in the house too?
They've been riding it out for centuries, man. in that
Yeah,
country,
you just build a box, a cement
They
house
do in
inside.
Arkansas.
Yeah,
Well, in Arkansas, we have them. We actually do it in Arkansas. But new construction, what they do is they build them actually below grade in the garage. And so what you do is you move your car out, and there's a track
like a fallout shelter
becoming
in the
more
ground.
common.
If I was to build a house in the Philippines, I'll build me a
And then, of course,
tornado room.
Yeah, and don't forget, I don't think there's such thing as homeowners insurance.
No, I ain't worried about homeowners insurance. I'm talking about security of life. I can build a
yeah,
house.
I don't, it's most of the houses are made out of, concrete and hollow block. So I guess if you just have a decent interior room without any windows, an escape hatch that you can get out of in case it floods.
Right.
That's
what I want.
I'd be surrounded by some metal in there because you get a 2x4 flying through there, jagged one. That's
here on the
right through the wall.
yeah, you don't want anything made out of wood in the Philippines. But here on Mactan Island, it's so flat and sea level that you're going to want to have a hatch on the roof so that you can climb out when your house floods.
That's an idea. And Mactan being flat like that's an ideal location for an airport, ain't it?
Ain't no planes coming in there today.
Yeah, I imagine they're going to be shutting there. I heard a plane. I heard a plane leave a few minutes ago, but I got to imagine they're going to be shutting that down.
So let's put the airport where we're at sea level and see how it works out.
That ain't gonna have us.
Yeah.
It is. That's where the airport is in Mactan.
Well, that's the only place they could put it.
It is. It's all sea level here. Yeah, we're only a couple miles from the airport.
Mactan, Newtown.
Yeah, but I definitely tell that contractor.
If it's traffic, it's probably an hour.
I definitely tell my contractor, look, this is how I want this safe room. That's going to be stocked with junk, food, lights, everything.
Canadian Mist.
Boom. No, no Canadian Mist going to be in there. That's not for survival. That's just for recreation.
Well, you might look at it like that, though. Sooner or later.
You can't survive. No, it's alcohol.
Just think about it. Where's Ronald? He's in his hideout with his Canadian Mist.
Hello, Ken.
All right, let's see. Right now, it's hit Mindanao. It's north of Davao City.
And
it's getting ready to head here to our island.
But
north of Davao City. Here, let me show you. Let me show you.
Yeah, show me the map or whatever.
Can you kind of see it?
Hold on. Yeah, you got kind of a.
So let's see if I can. But it doesn't look like it's going to last really long, to be honest.
I talked to my mother-in-law. She had to talk to her. My sister-in-law tries telling me that she tries telling me that she does most of the talking on that on her messenger. When in fact I know she don't know her English very good, so I know that's a ball. I know that's baloney.
I actually don't think the typhoon is going to affect Cebu very much.
I thought that was going to come in straight from the
south.
I thought that was going to come in from the west, and the eye was going to be right over Cebu.
Well, it's not looking that way. It looks like it took a.
I don't know, but I watched it earlier today. The weather guy over there, some independent guy, and if that went that far south, it had to have been like couple thousand miles south of where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it looks like it's over Mindanao more than Cebu currently.
So it's coming from the south.
Okay, Lord.
Well, what you might be seeing there, David, is
Well, it came from.
the entire. They said that entire storm would cover almost the entire Philippines, but the eye of it, that I think Mindanao is the outer band of the storm. Of course, you're gonna have rain and winds.
Yeah, we are gonna. I see it now. I'm starting to see the pattern a little bit.
Let's see what
The high wind is definitely coming to Cebu, but there's a lot of storm over the Mindanao area, but it's not very intense down there. It doesn't seem.
well,
So,
it don't take
but-
much to flood anything out over there. We my first trip I was there in Manila,
So,
there was a flood, a storm, and the cab driver he was on pins and needles, man, because that car wanted to stop running. You know, the light and the battery kept coming on, and that water didn't stop anybody from enjoying their evening. Then when we got to the Cowboy Grill, it was
yeah,
it was on higher ground there. Let's see if her signal's still out here. No.
yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be gigantic over Cebu area, but it's definitely going to be strong.
So now it's hit really bad, like Cebu.
Surigao is apparently getting hit really bad.
You know what? I met a guy when we were taking the ferry rides and the buses up from Mindanao to Naga City. There was a guy on there that worked, 25 years in California. I forget for what, because I couldn't hear him that good. But he said that Surigao, he said you can walk through that city any time of the day or night, and they didn't have any problems there with theft and. Uh-oh. She said, yes, there's typhoon and the rain is nonstop. See, I know she don't know how to type that good. That's got to be one of the daughters.
Yeah, I'm talking to Jack and
Well, I
his
got a feeling that when it
fiance.
finally starts here,
I'm talking to Jack and his fiance
What was that,
over
Ronald?
there. And I'm talking to Jack and his fiance over there in where you say was Bacolod. They say
Bacolod?
it's raining there now.
Well, that storm is supposed to go directly west, so it's on its way
right
to
across.
Saigon.
And head toward Vietnam.
Yeah, when I saw it a couple hours ago, it was
yes, sir. Light rain.
just remember there's a delay here on the internet, so you know we're not talking over each other, which is probably going on, but
I don't have no delay.
I do.
Yeah.
I do with David. You're closer to the Philippines than I am, Ronald.
Yeah, about 200 miles.
Yeah, more than that, 200 my ass, more like 1,000.
What 1,000 from me to you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm still 8,000 short.
What?
Shit, ain't 2,000 miles of California.
That's what you want, sure.
I'm still short.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Your
Brian,
airfare
whatever
is
you want.
cheaper for you.
Just order it.
But I did buy some Corona I forgot what it tasted like. It kind of sucks, but I got Modelo too, so
Well,
I'm good. Huh?
I think Corona.
Just I looked in. They got a higher percent of alcohol.
And I've had
on
piss
Modelo.
water. It's called PBR.
They got PBR here too.
That reminds me. I got a cheesecake I gotta go attend.
But
Modelo got. I mean, Corona's got more alcohol content than Modelo, but it sure doesn't taste like it.
Modelo's okay. It's not one of my favorites, but it's okay.
Well, not bitter.
There's the water
It's
guy.
like holding- It's like holding a can of beer, you know, even a bottle. If they put that wine tin or whatever the hell it is around the bottle, and you got to peel it away so you don't drink it. Oh man, we got some serious wind here, boy.
There's
There, numero uno.
there's a few good Mexican beers that are dark beer. So
I don't like that. Lager, that's a lager, ain't it? It was like 60, 65 degrees here.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, but
40.
when you're in the house, you're usually a day. It'll go colder as the evening wears on, and all tomorrow it'll feel good here, and then it takes about a day for it to leave the inside here. So they took my favorite shows off.
because you live up
For some, I took my Chicago Med, my Chicago Fire, my Chicago PD off for some Christmas stuff. So they're leaving me hanging, and they don't
hating on Christmas now.
this and Corona. They don't have twist tops. You got a bottle open, all of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's good stuff, though. I got one bottle left of PBR.
I like Del Sanki's dark. There's a I like.
Del Secchi's?
Yeah, it's a good one. Dark. I like the dark one of that. And then I can't remember the other one. That's has really good dark beer. That's Mexican beer.
I like Tecate. Tecate is popular. But when you get this at a Publix or a Pick and Save here, it always costs more. I think this Corona, I think they were $16 for each of them. And they both have only 12 bottles. So that stuff's kind of pricey. Could have bought the PBR. They only got them in 12 packs. So that kind of sucks. I don't want cans. I want the bottle. But when I go outside, and my neighbors are out there doing whatever, they hear them bottles clanging as I'm dropping them into the. That don't make me look too good.
I'm with you.
You
I don't
know?
like drinking beer out of a can either.
Yeah.
I don't like drinking.
Well, when I was a teenager, I thought it was different, but I got
Edward's getting ready to go to the mall. Hey, Edward, is it raining down in Davao City? Because it looks like the storm is north of you guys. So hopefully you guys won't get hit. But yeah, they're telling us it's supposed to make direct landfall here, the song of it at some point in time, but I'm still waiting. It is only lightly raining here in Cebu or Mactan Island, so. Buy me something at the mall while you're there.
Yeah, buy him a raft.
Light rain. Yeah, that's all we have is light rain.
A canoe or a raft.
A life jacket, a life preserver.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you won't be.
done with that.
It might be a missing link, you know. They see it floating around in a Well, if I see that on national news, I can see. Hey, I can say I know that guy.
That's it. You see me out in the ocean. The one good thing is once we start getting some rain and the internet, but I'm actually going to go outside and wash the patio, and I'm going to use the rainwater to wash it versus
Hey,
the water on Mactan Island is very iffy. So I'm going to go out there and use the rainwater to make things look a little prettier. All right, my brother, my friend, take care, man, and enjoy them all.
Being at the Philippines, I'm surprised you still have internet, even with the wind.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised we still have it too. I didn't think it would be working, to be honest. It doesn't seem to be as strong as normal, but we'll see if it lasts.
I can be as strong as normal. Those signals are getting battered, man.
I agree. So when are you guys supposed to get your first snow up there?
Who knows?
Are they saying?
Hasn't happened yet. I'm debating on how I should dress at the airport because when I leave here, it'll be cold. When I get there, I'll be sweating. But
well, the airplanes are always kind of chilly, so
Well, yeah, even if they have the heat on, you can still feel the cold. I remember coming back from California that stopped in Minnesota first.
Tony, run down to the Ukai, grab your old Army green coat, and then wear that bad boy on the plane. When you get off, just toss it.
Yeah. I got some old stuff in my duffel bag out there, but I don't want them to think I'm no CIA or nothing in Midland now.
No. Well, just put on some long draws and then.
Well, I do think you got to be.
I did
think you got to be a little careful. And I do believe.
Well, I don't think they fit me anymore, but not that they're that far away from it, but nonetheless, still, I don't think they fit no more. But what I thought about doing was wearing what I thought about doing is wearing my and one basketball shorts there with my hoodie.
Ooh.
My legs be out there. They're pasty white though, but how we are. They're on it.
You'll scare everybody.
Pasty.
Scare everybody. They're going to go. When it's time for dinner, they're going to come up to you and ask you if you want chicken legs.
Man? I go to. I haven't smoked in 2 years, but I go to Walgreens once, and I suppose I got something about me that I don't know why they like staring at it, but they'll notice I have a belly, and they'll think it's just awful, But they don't offer me any don't give me any sympathy for it. You know what I mean?
So you go to Walgreens and they notice you have a belly?
Yeah. Well, I got to. I don't know. I better not even start to. I try to describe it. I'll get it all freaking twisted. So, not me literally, but the explanation.
Everywhere
it's a thing.
I go, they recognize I have a belly.
Women know about it. They know what I'm saying. Yeah, I can pick you out of a crowd anywhere, huh?
That's it. Especially around here. Yeah.
Yeah, you're the whitest thing now.
I think I've been the youngest looking foreigner I've seen.
You're whiter than paperwork.
Since being on Mactan Island, I'm the youngest looking white guy that I've seen. I've seen nothing but a bunch of 90-year-old white guys.
Mm-hmm. Everybody looking like Super Bay Johnny.
They can't catch you.
You
Yeah.
know, they ain't gonna catch it. Time for the heat.
They look like women, William Defoe running, and they see that helicopter flying over them. Yeah.
Not too bad.
Guess I'm gonna be doing some sewing this weekend, Tony.
What's that?
Guess I'm gonna be doing some sewing this weekend.
Sewing, huh? That's
Yeah,
your,
these Costco pillows,
oh,
these memory foam pillows don't come with cases, so I'm gonna have to make some cases.
oh,
And since they rounded at the end, I gotta make them extra long.
well, tomorrow I'm going to, I got one box here. I got all the t-shirts that fit me comfortably downstairs waiting to be ironed, and I don't feel like ironing them, so I'm gonna pack them in the box, and I'm gonna go to, that's what I forgot. I was at Walmart the other day to buy some ink cartridge for my printer, and I forgot to buy a calendar, and I forgot to buy about 3 packs of white t-shirts. I go with anything, man. You can't go wrong. Get them a little oversized so belly don't show that much. Yeah,
Well, they
you know,
don't shrink that much anymore anyway.
well, you get them in the dryer, they look like shit. But
You're not gonna be using the dryer.
I'm gonna be bringing a smaller suitcase then, with my camera backpack that I haven't used yet.
I'd get all the straps I could get. I mean, when they say carry on, they don't mean a bag. I have my camera strapped around my neck.
You know what I don't like, man?
No friggin' bag.
I'm gonna try to get on with my my letter from my doctor for my parking plaque there. I'm gonna try using that on the plane because I'm getting on near the back, and I know when I get there, all that stuff is full from people 10 aisles down from me. You know?
Didn't they give you a card?
No, they didn't give me no card. Well, that
All you have to do is
so what do you? Here, listen. The guy that took
no.
the guy that oh.
All right,
You're
go ahead,
making it
David.
too hard. All you got to do is tell the airline that you want handicap or you're disabled, and then they'll take care of it. They'll put it on your airline ticket, and then
I
it's
know,
all
I
taken
did
care
that.
of from start to finish.
I did that. What
Yeah.
I'm trying to say is the guy put it on there, but when I go to print the itinerary, it doesn't come on it. So I got to call him up. I said I don't need a wheelchair. I just need a little more time to get my stuff up into the,
You don't
Oh,
have
no,
your ticket on your phone?
He starts no. He starts going, oh no. I said, listen, man, whatever, dude. Priority seating. I said, look, I can walk from terminal. I got forever to walk there. You know what I mean? I got a 2 hour and 50-minute layover. I can find the gate. You know, it's just
Not me, Tony. They was pushing me
Here's
all
my recommendation. Here's my recommendation. You go back and you have them put wheelchair on it. If you don't want to use it, you don't use it. But you're flagged as that. That way you get the priority boarding.
okay.
So go back and put it on there whether you want it or not.
Yeah, he sent me. He put it on there, but it only showed up on this one particular page. But I want it to be issued, so when I reprint the itinerary, it'll be on there. You know, it's already on. It's already done. I just got to call up and tell this guy I don't see it. You know, on my itinerary there. Would you repost it or send me a new email, ticket, so I can do it? You know. So that would be wonderful because last time I was in there, my bag was just, I I wasn't getting, man. I was shoving it. I was getting pissed like like the guys you see in movies or on TV. And this one guy just kept staring at me. Well, he was bigger and badder than me, so I couldn't do nothing about that one. But then the flight attendant comes over, and I don't know what kind of angle she used, but 2 seconds, bam.
See, well, don't be angry now because you're already at home.
Well, I'm sitting near the back, so I'm not in a hurry to get off the plane with a 2 hour and 50-minute layover. It'll take me a good, I don't know how much time to walk through the length of that plane just to get to the door to get off. That's a 7-7, the 787 or 77.
They can take you to your but let them take you to your next terminal. That's the key. Let them take you.
The last time
and then just tip the guy. That's what we do.
That's what I did. They pushed me all the way through Denver, Tony.
Damn. Pushed you to Denver.
We give the guy who pushes me a tip.
My little Philippine plane, my turboprop there ain't gonna have the room for that.
For what? A wheelchair?
Yeah, they will.
Nah, man, it's too tight anyway, dude. I get what I get. I won't go out of my way.
No, they'll take care of you no matter what airport you're at, whether it's in the Philippines,
So what'd you get?
Korea, or wherever.
What did you give them? What did you give them over there, David? What'd you tip the guys? One guy or two guys?
What I do is, well, it depends. To be honest, it depends on how far they got to go, how much they do. So I give them anywhere from $5 to $20, just depending on, it's like if it's a really long ways and Lorelei's with, and we had the dogs, and it's a big disaster. I give them. If it's only from here to there and it takes 5-10 minutes, I give them $5.
If you ever fly in, I don't know if you've ever done this, but if you ever fly, all the international ports of entry are just especially Miami. It's freaking, you walk way to hell one direction to get this, and then you got to go way back the other. Holy shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'll give that guy freaking $30 for that Odyssey, man. That is the worst. I like leaving that airport, but I don't like coming back on that airport. Listen, I came back.
If you're going through, if they're taking you through customs, you give them more money because they'll get you through customs faster.
I came back.
So we always get bigger money when we go through customs.
I flew from Hong Kong right to Chicago, and customs was no big deal there. But if you come in San Francisco or Miami's the worst, man. Oh, a terrible place. I like the decor at that.
It's kind of like the same thing when it's even the same thing when we went on our last cruise out of Miami. When we got to the port, the guy that took us all the way from the bus all the way to basically to our hotel or to our ship room, we gave him $20 because he did a lot. But if they can get you through customs faster, and these guys know, and they know the airports, and they will get you in and around faster than you could ever do it yourself, it's worth giving them some money.
Yeah, I'm definitely, I don't need to go into the smoke room at Narita anymore because that'll make my heart race like crazy. That nicotine in here. Goodness.
Every time I hear that, I think of the jab.
Dude, if you're a smoker, you can go in there and get your fill. You don't need to light up.
You don't have to light up.
Hell no! It's like being in a fog.
Well, safe travels, Tony. When your
time
comes.
You know what? Last time I flew on from Narita to Manila, I had all 3 seats to myself next to me. That there weren't that many people on that flight. And when I thought that airline was a new one. I thought that airline A&A was a new one, but Kiko was telling me it's not. And I think what I remember is it was new to coming into Terminal 3 because
they had to be in a habit. Can't get a word in.
No,
Yeah,
that's
I missed
okay.
her earlier.
Yeah, I know. She said, how are you doing? I didn't see it. I'm doing great. I got a date at 8. Tony, better get your Thursday night football package together while you're over there. You're gonna miss everything.
Yeah, I watched the highlights at well, game will come on at what when it's midnight over there, or 2 o'clock in the morning. It'll be
I just watched YouTube.
10.5
I
hours.
just
They
watched
play
the
it.
highlights on YouTube. Is what I've been doing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I got to
Yeah.
do now. I was all bent out of shape over that before, but
Better than
I'm
nothing.
not worried about what I'll miss live. I mean, if they don't win, I don't have to watch. You know?
Yeah.
Plus, I'll get my highlight reel in
Well,
10 minutes or less.
and even before we came to the Philippines, where we were staying at our friend's house, he didn't have cable, so I couldn't watch the Razorbacks play. So I figured out that on YouTube, there's people basically pirating it. You know what I mean? You know, watching it on YouTube and showing it to the world until YouTube finds out. Then they kick them off.
Yeah.
You know, and then they turn
Listen.
it back on. And so I would just watch the game live on YouTube.
By accident, I was on the Badgers were playing in the Big Ten championship game in Indiana, and by accident I found a website that showed it for nothing. And this guy says on it, he says, if you've been directed here from another website and you pay $10, you just got ripped off.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Widespread damage, Tony. Another tornado just hit the Midwest.
Where?
According to the map I'm looking at, it's headed toward Illinois right now. It's coming past
From Iowa?
New Mexico. It's just leaving New Mexico. It's further down. Let me see where they say.
Well, I don't know if that might peter out by the time it gets to Illinois.
Oh no, it's past the.
Yeah, I heard
Illinois
Arkansas
already.
got some tornadoes the other day.
Yeah, they blew apart what was that old town? I mean, they had showed on TV. I didn't see where it was, but it was a small town. It was mostly those brick buildings, you know, damn near wiped out.
This is the latest from 7 o'clock.
What we got here? I'm gonna miss Paul's sexual
Here's
Asian
my,
adventure. There you go. That's it got a little rain, yeah. A little rain there, but
Yeah, you got
That's
some
moving.
weather coming, don't you?
dude, that's moving
Mhm.
slow, man.
Terrible. Mother Nature is not happy.
It's
She
all
is
like
not.
You gotta love her
that
though.
guy.
Yeah, right. Oh, now cut my head off.
Yeah, we still
Yes.
just got light rain here. You know, light winds and light rain.
Oh, it's been raining on and off all day here in Washington.
Oh, how close is the storm from you, David? I can feel that wind.
I'm not for
rocking
sure.
that
I mean,
window.
it's supposed to be here, but right now it's just literally, you know, light rains and light winds. So
Let me check.
maybe we're going to get
This
lucky
house
and
is-
it's going to.
This house is cricking
This
and
house-
cracking.
Let's see.
I was going to buy some headset. I took a whole shopping cart yesterday. I go in there, I totally blanked out on what else I was going to do. So the lady says, I paid for my ink right at the cash register inside that section of the store, electronics section. And she said, "Oh, you going to shop? You going to do other shopping?" I said, No, I'm not. I totally forgot what I was there for. But here I go and I get this little cartridge. And I got this big cart. So I always offer them to see my receipts so they don't get all freaked out about it. I saw a young man outside. This old man had a dolly, and I mean, this guy was probably 70 something. And he had this big bulk item. I forget what it was. And a kid walking by him says, "Oh, sir, did you pay for that?" He goes, the guy goes, "What the fuck you think?"
Yeah.
He didn't offer to help him.
Well, maybe that old
Get it
man
to-
was you. Yeah.
No,
That's how you
no.
got the 55-inch TV in your house today.
Yeah. Now they will. Here's how they operate at this one I go to. I like the one I go to because they got everything. Some other stores don't, other Walmarts. But I go into the store one time. I had a lot of when I go to shop and I get in and get out. You know, I don't mosey like I'm grazing a buffet, all you can eat buffet. You know, so I shoot right back to the electronics. There's nobody in the area. I forgot what I bought. I might have bought some ink and something else. Then I went and got a T-shirt. Then I went and got some shorts. And when I came back to go to another department, I cut through the one I was in. There's 4 teenagers waiting there to tackle. You know, so I turn around because I had to go get something else, and I see this middle pawn management type thing person. And this guy's been looking at me, and I felt like stopping and saying to him, "Hey, you know what? You paid no attention to me when I needed help, but now that I've been moved around, this must be some kind of MO for watch the guy who might be a thief, you know. If you're gonna watch me that hard, why don't you come get this shit for me, and then you won't have to worry." It'll just be me and him, you know. But I held back. But today I could not. Not with that lady had me. Oh, you got to take your license out. I'm not going to lose my job over. I said, I didn't tell you to lose your. I didn't ask you to do that. You know, maybe you got a little sense of humor. Maybe you're going through your change of life. I don't know, some shit. But
Well, Tony, I'm glad you're going somewhere where English ain't readily available, so you won't lose it.
yeah, I won't lose it.
Let the
I can
wife
hardly-
do all the talking.
I can hardly hear what I hear now, anyways. But I
don't-
can't. When I go to my
Let me
bank,
tell you
there's a
something
couple
about
of.
Walmart.
Nope. Can't hear you. You're frozen.
I thought he was going to start out with, let me tell you something.
Yeah. Let me tell you what, my freaking effing Walmart effers. Well, he will when he comes back. Right now, he's got that stoned look in his eyes, like he just took a hit off a miniature bong there.
Some of the stickiest of the icky. I
Yeah.
still got that joint I got from Levon that day.
Do it all. Yeah.
What was you going to say, David?
He's froze.
Oh,
There
Walmart.
he is.
You know, one thing I don't. Here's the thing about Walmart. About the electronics department. I've never understood why you can't buy batteries in the electronics department at Walmart. I know they have them up front by the registers, but you would think if you're selling electronics, you'd have batteries also back in the electronics
Shelf-
department. Just saying.
Shelf
Walmart.
space. Shelf space, man. They probably it's probably the size of the package it can be. I mean, it can be big, but most of them are small, and you might try to pocket it or something. They got some problem.
It just to
But
me it's just crazy. You could put a battery display, and
Yeah, you could logically. You'd think, yeah, why not? You know. But I just I walked in there once out to the garden, thing outdoors in the back when they got it all fenced in to get some because they had it like, geez, $13 bags of turf builder were cheap, real cheap. And I go out there, I go right from I bring the cart in, and I shoot right for that outdoor garden area. And as I'm looking around, here comes this young kid running out the door. He's running out the door to see where I'm at. And I have yet to snap on these people, but I'm not one for making a scene. But as I get older, I got less tolerance for BS, you know.
Well, you better be glad that you weren't in Phoenix, because they may have accused you of shoplifting and shot and killed you 9 times.
Yeah, you know what I
you're in a
do.
wheelchair anyway. They think you shot.
I voluntarily say, you want to look at my receipt, you know, to make yourself feel better, and everybody knows. But I told one lady there once, I said, you know, I don't like that. You know, that's pretty. I've never. You know, I probably made more money in my life than some of those people ever will, half of their life. But if they're that worried about me, then come with me. You know.
You just imagine me going in there. I have to wait. I have money. I have money.
Yeah, I saw that one. I saw that one when he was driving.
Yeah.
He was driving an electric scooter, and he's talking to us live the whole time. And he goes to park it, and the little cashier lady comes out to look to see where he's going, to what he's doing, you know. And I understand. You know,
Ronald
I
has
said,
to worry about being shot and killed.
Yeah, for sure.
You're the MO. You walk in there and you move
That's
fast.
right.
You must be a thief.
Mhm.
You know.
Don't move slow either.
I mean, they sent
Then you're
Junior
casing
G
the
Man. They sent Junior G Man badge guy followed me once. I'm on my way through the store. I got my stuff because, like I said, I don't like spending it. You know, I get what I get, and I go.
Mm-hmm.
So I go into the area where the shampoo and the toothpaste and all that's in. He comes walking by me. He looks at my cart. And I thought, fucker looked like he had the white guy looked like he had a natural, and he had a curly hair like that from that show, Annie, you know.
Oh damn.
The redhead. And I thought to myself, this fucker don't even know what he's looking at.
You don't know what he looks like.
No, you don't even know what he's looking at in the cart. Yeah, I just went food shopping, asshole. Here you got a section where you get floss, contact cleaner, all that stuff.
Yeah, but I know you was in the aisle somewhere, so you wasn't even near a door.
No, I wasn't near a door. No. Yeah, that's what. Well, they got the little alarm thing. You know, I'm not that brazen. No, of course now, since California, I've been doing this walk in and take what you want sale. You know, no
Smash and grab.
no cash and carry. You know, and
Just carry.
and they cannot. It's not a bondable offense or something, or a
Yeah.
something like that. So when is it going to work? When is it going to happen here? Because
They cite you.
Well, see, the city I live in is one of the suburbs around Milwaukee, and this one here, always they don't put up with nothing, man. Matter of fact, they'll pit maneuver your ass right away. You ain't no way to block. That's it. That's it. But one guy, the cop just turned the light on, and they showed it from the cop's dash cam. The guy goes, "What the heck, man? You guys just turned the lights on and you flipped me right away." So what happens is, it happened to a guy. He went to a Meijer here. So the guy shoplifted, and they were in a van doing 100, you know, it's going down eastbound on Layton Avenue, Boulevard Street. And they ended up doing that to him. So the guy was in severe pain on his back. So they pit maneuvered this guy over shoplifting. You know, I mean, probably wouldn't worth more than fucking $100. And now we all got to pay for this guy to be on disability because they messed his back up. You know, you can't go to him and say, well, You shouldn't have done that. Nobody gives a shit about right or wrong here. But
There was
Well,
a
that's why
cop who
Phoenix
did
is.
that all the
Phoenix shot
time.
and killed that guy in the wheelchair.
well, I've seen him shoot. I've seen that before. But I think the guy was looking to end his own life because he had a blanket. And they told him to get his hands up, and he wouldn't listen for nothing. And then he made a move. So but then again,
Oh, no,
I mean.
you need to watch the
Then again, I don't think the offense was all that serious enough that they couldn't have waited it out. I think he ended up
This-
he did
this
end up
cop-
having something.
Literally shot the guy in the wheelchair 9 times.
Oh, I saw that one.
Shot him dead
That's
for maybe shoplifting at Walmart.
Yeah, no. It is. You talk about a non-bailable offense, a non-bailable offense where it's shoplifting, man. It's not. He didn't make a bad. Had jets on it. He had a supersonic scooter, and he ain't waving he didn't wave a sidearm around, weapon. So that happened to old lady here that was 80 or 90 years old. She got somebody beat her up trying to get her money from her, and because it wasn't a white guy doing the crime, they said, well, the guy was he was about 5'9". That's all they said. I said, you got a 90-year-old woman gets her ass kicked for nothing, and all you can tell me is the guy's 5'9". Wrong is wrong, man. That's the problem with this country is everybody's always afraid of it. Wrong is wrong. And the story just ended like a dud, It had all this buildup, and then it went like that. Oh, Dr. Mandel's got a health tip here. Uh-oh. David did a disappearing act.
Again?
Mm-hmm.
I'm over here watching the news on MSN. Well, not the news, but I'm reading these articles on MSN. Bunch of stuff. Just a bunch of junk. Oh, Tony, I ran into some YouTube thingy, right? They took, they took Delta and Omicron.
Oh, okay.
And it spells out media control.
Oh. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you figured, eh?
Got an anagram in there.
Get a Wheel of Fortune, put that one on there.
Word. I'm already sleepy.
Yeah.
This daylight savings messed me up. I'm still not straight.
8:30 here, ain't it? Is that right, man?
Mm-hmm.
Bitch.
It looks like the rain's starting to come.
Oh, no.
When it gets dark, that's when you need to worry.
It's coming.
The sky.
Well, David's got a big place like
I'll show
Daryl's.
you guys the rain.
No, he just moved. He moved out of that other place. He's only in there 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a 2-bedroom garden variety. Hey, that's a question I got. That maybe Dave, maybe you could ask your wife why this is.
Sure.
Why do they build a whole shitload of 2-bedroom places? Is that so that they can't have 8 family members want to live with them?
That doesn't stop them.
Because they think it's at the right price point.
Yeah.
Say what?
2-bedroom.
Yeah, but 2 bedrooms,
But everybody don't have 50 million pesos.
I saw this guy. I saw this guy build it. He built it this past summer, and it was a 4-bedroom. And what they did with the 4th bedroom is all that space that you got between the living room and the kitchen. they put a bedroom in it, walled it up, of course, but that would be ideal for storage and or a computer room for me. So, I mean, if I build anything concrete, if I build anything concrete, it'll be for my wife and son.
You don't want no
You see,
tornado room?
the houses in this neighborhood are traditionally 1-bedroom homes, 1 bath, and they have a dirty kitchen, or their kitchen is a dirty kitchen outside. But what they do is they enclose a lot of the areas in and make them 2-bedroom, 1 baths. They close in the carports and all of that by adding additional brick walls and electric, and they get bigger houses that way cheaper. So that over there
Oh,
is an add-on to that little house.
I like the layout of this house because
Like the little house we're in.
the general bedroom, the general bathroom is at the rear of the house, right off of the dirty kitchen thing. So they got a regular counter. They got a regular counter and sink in the kitchen with a dishwasher. And around on your way out the door to the dirty kitchen, the regular bathroom, which is nice because then they're not wandering all through your house.
Yeah, rain's starting to pick up here a little bit.
Do you have any radar from the storm there? Got my neighbor across the across the yard there. This guy loves his yard, man. He has floodlights. It's like, Jesus Christ, it's like he's trying to keep vampires away or something.
Well,
But
maybe
the lights shine. But the lights shine right into my eye, I mean, this guy's got some it looks like a runway.
Yeah.
Really? Really?
A lot of people do that just to piss off their neighbors.
Well, this dude loves his grass. He loves to look at it.
Well, I can kind of relate. I used to be that way. I thoroughly enjoyed mowing and keeping my yard perfect, before I got sick.
He has a lot of yard, man. I mean, that side of the street, the other street back, all these properties got, my gosh, I think it's about 3 acres, 3 or 4. It's a big lot.
Nice. Can you hear the rain?
Go through with a light bulb and let's see if you can light that bulb through a little bit of a static electricity out there.
Might just be able to. I don't know.
Maybe. You'd have probably the number one video on YouTube, huh?
We'll just see what happens here.
All I see is gray.
If I get lucky,
Not
I'll
even
catch
dark.
something interesting.
Is your street? Do you have any?
But I don't know
I mean,
why
is
they
it
don't
total-
put screens on windows.
Mosquito net. Did you have a mosquito net for your bed?
Yeah, no, but I would have window screens on every window. And then you could take advantage of the tropical breeze and not have to run the AC so much.
They don't have screens at that place you're at.
Nope, no screen. None of the houses here does. In the whole entire neighborhood. I'm actually working on a video in the neighborhood. We took the dogs for a walk last night. So I'm doing a video giving you guys a walking tour of the neighborhood.
Sounds like they like dengue. Shit. I wouldn't be having. I'd make my own screens. I would
Yeah.
be making my own screens.
I just, yeah.
You know, I talked to the landlord. Yo, you mind if I go ahead and have some screens built? They ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah, sure. You pay.
Just don't take them when you leave.
No, they won't. The key is, I don't know how you would put screens on these windows when they open up outwards. You know what I mean?
I'd be well.
See here, I'll show you guys.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I see it.
Here's the window.
Just hold it out.
How would you put a screen on that?
Well,
I would I'd make it a flexible screen. You know, I'd have it attached to the door, the window that's stationary,
yeah.
and then it just comes out with
Yeah.
the window.
Yeah, you don't have to put it right on that window. It could be in the opening.
Yeah, you know, it'll be like it had to be a fold at the top of the screen. That way, when you fold it to close the window, it'll fold back into the window, into the room. Then you open it back up. You know, Filipinos are geniuses at coming up with stuff. They can figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, look at Chris. He found a sucker to get on top of his roof to put that. What do you call it up there?
That
He's the
solar
king.
panel.
Yeah, now he's the king of power over there.
Daryl's got the same thing. What's on HBO Max? Uh-oh.
Yeah, solar's getting popular over here.
Yeah, they got. I saw that Philip from Rizzuto's family vlog. He had a cheap one. It looked like he got that sucker at the 5 a dime or something, you know. But how long it lasts, I have no idea.
Well,
Probably not that
There's a
long.
lot of it here. And that's what I worry about with the solar here is it doesn't look to be, you know, because I've done solar projects back in the States at the college that I worked at. I managed some solar grants, and it just doesn't seem to be the same as what we did in the United States at all.
No, never is.
But, you know,
Okay,
It
good.
is what it is.
High wind warning effective till 9 a.m. Jesus. Oh,
Let's see.
probably from all those donators.
Tony, did I tell you my 55-inch TV died?
Yeah. No, you didn't. No. When did it die?
3-4 days ago. I came home, dead as a doornail. So I said, Paul, I gotta buy me another TV. He says, well, I ain't got no cigarettes. You can come over here and get this TV, this 42-inch. You can borrow that because we're not using it. I'm like, cool.
Yeah, good.
So that's what I'm using now, his TV, until I can buy a new one. And to me, this 42-inch looks as big as the 55-inch from where I sit.
Yeah.
So they don't look like nothing changed.
Well, I have a 20 in my PC in the bedroom. That's a 23. And I'm used to having that big one. So when I look at this, you know, a lot of people forget when they're watching a video, they can click so the full screen has video in it. You know,
Right? What the hell did
I
I do
can't-
with my...
I got a good one here. At least it's
how old is
fury. It's good.
How old was your
Especially-
55-inch TV, Ronald? How old was it?
I bought it in 2012.
Oh, was it a smart TV?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Toshiba.
Listen to this. You know, when they first came out with plasmas, this thing's a beast. It's 43 inches. It's heavier than but it still works because when I bought it, that's when they came back with that silver that silver shiny finish like they had in the Wi-Fi's back in the 60s
Mm-hmm.
and early late 50s or through mid 60s, I think. And I hardly ever used it. I only went down there once in a while to watch a football game or baseball. So it's a 2006, and usually those plasmas like that, they would end up burning a hole. You know.
They're a beast too. Them
Yeah.
heavy
Well,
fucking-
this is only 43 inches, and it's too awkward to carry, and it's heavy. Now my
and heavy
55
as
is.
hell.
Yeah, my 55 is nothing. That you know what that first plasma reminded me of are the old phones that weighed about 5 pounds.
Yeah.
I mean that them in themselves are lethal weapons, you know.
My friend still has this big old plasma TV. I'm like, oh, damn phone. Who am I calling? Yeah, Kuya Dan. He'll probably call back, but I won't answer.
No, we lost.
I'm trying to find my Fire Stick remote now.
We lost the host. Oh yeah, I wanted to buy one of them doctored ones. $50. I can watch Netflix and all that stuff for free. But
Right?
the guy selling them, man, he reminds me of a con man that I knew in grade school. Jesus, why do we keep getting these freaking block contacts? Oh.
I'm changing the source. I'm going back to my computer. There we go. Yeah, HBO Max. I bought it. I mean, I paid for the subscription, but I hardly ever get back to it because I have to switch to my other.
Somebody's got a car. Yeah, Betty White did that.
See now, the picture then changed from dynamic. So it has to be dynamic.
Right. I'm getting my boot ready.
Looks like the wife ordered some food. The wife ordered some Typhoon food. Not Typhoon, but Typhoon. My wife ordered Grab some Typhoon food. Not to be confused with Thai food.
Typhoon food and Thai food, yeah. They're a little bit different, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I caught Lorelei's video this morning.
There
She's
you
a
go,
storm
see it?
chaser.
Show it again, Lorelai. Hold on.
Blow it up, man. What is it?
Everything.
Where'd you get it from?
Jollibee.
JB's.
Oh, Jollibee. Okay.
Jollibee.
Yeah, that's my favorite, man. I like that better than McDonald's over there.
Mm.
Jollibee's and here in Chicago is too
I like
it costs too much.
McDonald's is kind of weird over here. The taste is kind of
Yeah.
funky.
Mm.
But man, the Jollibee hamburgers, they throw so much freaking mayonnaise on them that it just makes you want to puke. You know, if they would not do that, they'd be really good hamburgers.
That's secret. That's their secret sauce.
Mm.
I guess.
Well, there's
just
this.
big old
There's
glob
a
of
certain way.
mayonnaise. Like they
There's a
just
certain
kinda-
way of making them that over here they're supposed to follow, which they don't. A lot of the young kids, depends on what side of town you get it from. Well, they'll just plaster this shit all over.
Yeah.
You know, they got $1,000 secret
mean,
sauce,
when you can
$1,000
hold
dressing
up-
all over them. Yeah.
Yeah, when you can hold up your hamburger and the mayonnaise drips and runs off of it and globs like
Yeah.
glue, you know you got too much mayonnaise.
Yeah, somebody's got too much pressure on that plunger that
Yeah.
oh Lord,
Well,
they shoved this
I order you.
Lorelei ordered
Let's
me
see.
a wiener dog.
chili dog, huh? Good for your heart, man. Good heart food.
Well, I don't think they have chili over here.
No, I wouldn't bet on it either.
And then we have beefsteak.
Makes for a good picture. Yeah, that's another thing you gotta get used to, beefsteak. I started saying that when my wife and I go shopping. You know, I'm not. I got so used to it that I refer to it like that all the time.
Oh, but we have more apparently.
Or you just
We
say
have Jolly
steak.
Bee chicken.
All right.
There was a steak.
Yeah, it's not steak, it's beefsteak.
Yeah, beefsteak. Yeah. Well, they really
You know, I
get
told
it really
Lorelai-
done.
If you guys have ever had the, and Ronald's old like me, well, he's older than me, but if you guys have ever had the TV dinners from way back when they were in the
Yeah.
tin foil and you had to put
Yeah.
them in the oven and warm them up, the
Yeah.
Jolly Bee beefsteak tastes just like that Salisbury steak patty that was in
Oh, yeah?
those tin foil TV dinners back in the 70s. Yeah.
Huh? So they've
Tastes just
been
like
feeding
it.
their cow. They've been feeding their cows a lot of shit then, huh?
I guess so. I think it's the gravy. The flavor of the gravy
Yeah.
makes it, you know, when I first had it,
Gravy.
I'm like, man, if this had some peas and carrots and a chunk of cornbread and spice
Uh-huh.
apples, it would be just like a TV dinner I used to get when I was a kid.
Oh.
Let's see.
Huh?
Yeah.
You want the rice or we got one?
Okay,
Juice,
sure,
no,
we got it.
dry. Still here, my friend. Well, thank you for still hanging in there with us. Did you get to see all the Jolly Bee food that my wife bought? We're having a Typhoon Jolly Bee party, apparently.
Well, the storm's coming up in an hour now.
She's afraid we're never going to get to have it again in life, so we have to eat
It's
every.
so bad.
We have to eat it every day. We've eaten Jolly Bee a lot.
Mm,
And I mean a lot.
Lord.
I mean a lot.
Well, the pork is fresh, but the chicken is fresh.
And guys, I mean a lot.
ah,
A lot, huh?
Here.
Well,
I'm going to try their
wait till
hot
you
dog.
wait till you dig in before you decide on whether you're going to feed it to the dog or not. Let him be
I
the
share with my dogs a lot, I can tell you that.
let him be the taste dummy. Man, is that echo?
My doggies only deserve the best.
Street walk, JB Live Street
They
walk.
deserve the best for the rest of what I don't want.
Yeah, there you go. Man, that poor poodle we had, man, and my dad was, he come from a time where you didn't get up till you had everything on your plate. So, man, that dog used to eat real good, man. And he never turned anything down. What I loved about him was, before we got the dog, but we had to get rid of a lab that we had. And We said, "Oh, Dad, let's get a dog. Well, we'll take him out to potty and all that. Yeah, we'll do it." And nobody would. So my dad, being the beautiful person he was, Mr. Pleasantries, the dog would, you give him a pork. Well, you ain't supposed to give him pork chop bones, but the dog would eat it, and then he'd take the bone and he'd chomp on it on my dad's side of the bed. So when my dad got up, he stepped right on that jagged edge of that pork chop bone. God damn it, that bitch. And, oh, my mom says, "Oh, you don't know no better." Yeah, but why is he always going to do it on my side? Well, there's a good reason why, because he was an asshole. Oh, boy. That dog had to do anything. That dog took a shit on his
Brent?
side of the bed, too.
Where?
Everybody say hello to the Brent engineer. How are you, my friend?
Who?
Minda, I said. How are you, my friend? Say hello to everybody.
Another Brett.
How's the
Engineer in
weather
Minda
down?
now.
Yeah,
Mindanao.
Yes, there you go. Heavy
how's the
rain,
weather
high
down
winds.
there?
One
sir,
tree
yeah.
down.
Hey, that's the island, ain't it? Surigao got an island.
One tree
Del Sur, the
down.
island?
Surreal del Sur. That's in south, right, Tony?
Yeah, that might be the island. There's a Surigao.
Yeah,
It's different than the
That's
mainland. There's
that's
a
the main
right.
hit of the.
there's a tourist island that
There's
people
there's
surf.
I
Surfing.
thought it was connected. Hold on.
Yeah,
let me
that's where they
check.
like to go surfing, Lorelai says.
So what part of what
It's
part is
the,
what part of Mindanao is the Brit guy in? You in Surigao?
Well,
They
he's
pronounce that
over in
island name
India.
different. They have that island.
Well.
That island part is pronounced different. It's like Surigao or Shuri something. Tabinga. No, I don't know. I never heard of that one. Well,
That's the famous surfing.
You guys all know that I can barely pronounce my own name, so.
yeah. Well, my
But I
wife
guess
says
he's over
Surigao
in
too.
Tagadina.
Tabinga.
So he's over. Let me butcher this name.
Never heard that.
Ronald, you can help me with this.
I already said it.
What is it,
Tagagino?
Tony?
You already
Tagbina.
said that one.
Tagbina.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
Do we all agree?
Tagbina.
All right.
It's a winner to me.
Ronald agrees.
Yeah, that's how you say it. JP's over here street walking in Hong Kong.
I think that was the last time my sister sent me. My sister's got COVID, my younger sister.
JP look
55.
crazy, boy, I tell you.
She sent me a message yesterday.
Hey, Britt, if you didn't know, we're actually on Mactan Island, just so you know. We're over here on Mactan, on Lapa Lapa.
Mactan
But nothing's
Newtown.
really happening weather-wise. Yeah, we're like close by Cordova, or something like that.
Was that place furnished, David?
Plantation Bay.
That place you got furnished?
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Okay.
it came with the TV, a couch, and beds.
Ah,
So yeah, it's definitely better.
uh-oh. Freeze frame.
You know, from the owner's point was not an issue. So why would you want to have a clean house? I don't understand, sir.
These people.
What's wrong with all the mosquitoes biting you, sir? Me don't understand. You know, sir, you're white. Just give us your money. You know. But
Oh yeah. Tony, I think the
There we
Bluetooth is
go.
giving me brain cancer.
What's that?
I thought it was Tony that was giving you the brain cancer.
Yeah, that Bluetooth is it ain't really safe.
Oh, yeah.
It's straight up radiation.
Okay.
It's like that bloody cell phone.
Yeah. I fell asleep on mine once, underneath my stomach all night.
Oh Lord, no.
Felt like shit the rest of a couple weeks.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
right.
I did, man. I was feeling, oof.
You're gonna have that.
Oh, Lord. What kind of stupid show is this? They got some faggoty father on there and the wife, and then they got this miniature version of each of them. Then they got this mom wearing a big wig.
Oh
That ain't
no.
natural. It's a white family. They got adopted a little black girl. I don't know what show this is though. Let me see.
Here's my
People look,
verdict on the hot dog from Jollibee. First time
Yeah.
So
What do you
here's the
say?
Jollibee hot dog. It's actually a really good
Yeah.
hot dog if they would not use mayonnaise.
What do you got? Can you order it without? Well, maybe you can order it without it from now on. Then.
Well, I tried to order Jollibee stuff without mayonnaise, and it doesn't seem to
Mhm.
work. It's like, woof,
Do like your no man,
maybe it's
nay.
sacrilegious. or something. I don't
And now don't do that, Tony.
know.
Ain't no different.
Go over there.
Hey,
Can you not put mayonnaise?
no, I should. I just, it reminded me of when I was a setup guy, a setup man in the factory. This lady, the modules, people that worked on the module got their machines got priority because they got 11 people working on them or whatever. And she wanted me to look at some. I said, I got another job that I got to go upstairs for. I went down the freight elevator and go up. And she looked at me like she didn't understand that I had something else that was very important too to do. So she's looking at me like a dog would look at you. You don't know, he just got his head tilted. And I did that. I went, I'll be right back. And me and this friend of mine, Harold, she told me, she said, Jan looked mad. I said, what'd she look like? She said, she was in shock that I did what I did, Like she couldn't understand that there was other life forms in the areas I covered that needed something done more important than hers was, Oh my God. That was my friend's mother-in-law turned out to be. He had to get, the only thing that pissed him off about getting married is he had to get rid of his Asian porn collection. Oh, they got that Kelly, what the hell is her name that was on, it's got her own show now. It was on, that show, American Idol show. I think she was the first winner. She got her plate full, man. His husband and her got divorced. That dude gets.
I'm getting homesick now. David keep leaving.
Yeah. Yeah, he's hogging the Philippines all to himself.
All right. Well, I'm gonna drop out of here. Time for some movie entertainment.
Oh yeah.
Before I pass out, yeah, I've been up since freaking 4 or something.
Well, I'll wait till he comes on. I'll just sit here.
Yeah, it's time for some Entertainment.
Yeah. You got to kill your volume and your area.
All right, David. You and Lorelei, be safe out there. It's
See you
for
later.
some movie. Yeah, later.
All right, guys, take care.
All
I'll let you know how
now,
things
take
go.
care. I'll be monitoring it. Trust me.
Yeah, monitoring. Yeah.
Mhm.